Depression and anxiety isn't easy. It's like a never ending battle in my head. Three voices. One of them is my own, a voice that feels muddied and lost within the waters. The other, anxiety, clear, concise, pointed. It speaks loud and clear and is constantly throwing out words, ideas, thoughts in the hopes they can find me a piece of protection in this cruel world. To protect me from the oddities and random events of this crazy thing we call life. The other, depression. His voice low and silent. It speaks only in whispers. It doesn't talk over anxiety much, but in the midst of the chaos of anxiety's ramblings, it finds ways to put in words, other ideas. Puts in ideas of thoughts I don't want to think. That I'll be alone forever. That I'll be lost and I won't be found. That if I disappear, then maybe, just maybe, nobody would remember me. And if they did, it'd be a passing thought in the wind. Like the name of a middle school teacher that you don't quite remember, but it's faintly on your tongue. That's what I've been dealing with these past few months. Battling the never-ending waves of depression and anxiety. One bout after the other, and still managing to chug along and push through the horrific thoughts that plague my crazy and random mind. And even through these hard days, I look at my computer, look at my stuff on YouTube and see success, but the voices pick up again. They yell at me saying that these are flukes, that nobody would truly like my content because it's not good enough. Isn't that crazy? For someone to build content that thousands watch and still think they're not good enough to be here? That they now have to live to this idea, that they have to keep fighting to keep up, even when they don't have the energy. To stream games and entertain a few, but still cut a few clips out of it. It sounds like hell. And honestly, it is. I can't tell you the times where I just wished for all the voices in my head to cease, and for silence to take over for a few moments, even if for a second, to just give me some clarity. But they ravage onwards, picking apart everything I did. Eventually, when I was making more stuff, I felt lost. I felt confused and I felt saddened that I couldn't keep up. I kept trying to push through, and when multiple people commented and left heartfelt messages, even messages that tore me up from the inside, I couldn't help but sit there and see that everything was out of my control. That it was something I couldn't contain and hold down. And yet, here I am, still kicking. What I'm trying to get at, even with all the sappy, oh, woe is me, that maybe I'm being too hard on myself. Maybe I need this realization. Maybe that I've been trying to be someone I'm not. I want to be like other creators, like Markiplier, like Smitty, and other people who can make others laugh, who can make them watch games and feel like they're a part of that. But that's not who I am. But there is something I can do. Something I know I can do. I may not be funny. I may not be entertaining. But I know I can bring positivity to this world, one way or another, if I try. So, moving forward, I'm going to shift the focus of my channel. May have been gone for a few months, but in these few months, I've really found more about myself, about how I want to provide happiness to others. I want to bring a shard of light and hope to those who don't have that. I want to be the voice that fights with them, like I wish I had during my difficult times. I know it's a pretty hectic change, but this is what I want to do. And I hope that whoever is listening to this can agree that I need to do what brings me happiness, and that's by putting a little bit of good back into this world. If you've sat here and listened to me talk for this long, thank you. It's nice to just get this out in the open and finally be transparent. And I hope that those who have watched me and subscribed and given me their time will enjoy the new materials, because I'm going to go and push hard. And I hope everyone can see the good that I put into the world now and in the future too. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, but more importantly, stay safe.